Hey, so this is to give you a little bit of a background about your gut-brain connection and how that can be affecting you. So our gut actually has neurons in it, just like our brain does. So they're constantly communicating with each other. So your gut is basically, a filter system. It takes on all the things from the outside world and feeds every organ from your whole body. And when you're stressed, what actually happens is you've got a visceral sac surrounding everything in your gut. What actually happens when you're stressed is that will actually constrict, like it contracts in. And what happens is all the blood gets squeezed out of the gut, and then what happens is it goes to vital organs, but we actually lose half of our IQ within 7 minutes of being stressed. That's why, when you're stressed out and you're like, where are the keys? I just don't know where they are. And they're in your damn hand. Things like that. When you feel like, you are just feeling really, really stressed, like you can't even see something that's right in front of you. Like, where's the salt? I can't even see the salt. It's right there. It's things like that you know that you're a little bit stressed. And when your gut having the neurons and everything as well, that's why we get a gut feeling. When you feel like something's not right, "Oh, I feel like I need to go with my gut instead of your head." 99% of the time, go with your gut, because sometimes in your head it's actually your ego speaking. So things that you put into your gut, because your gut is a beautiful garden. If you're nurturing it and you're looking after it and you're putting the right things in, it's going to be sending signals straight to your brain for your emotions and everything as well. So when you're stressed, just keep in mind that you're squeezing blood out from places and taking it elsewhere, and like it has a whole effect on your whole body. So as well, your heart has a frequency too, which is really fascinating. So the brain and the heart and the gut, they're sort of all connected. And like the frequency of your heart, they've actually done studies on this, and the frequency of it actually comes out further than your body. So that's why when someone walks into a room and you just like, you can feel their heart. You can feel, I just don't really feel like they're genuine. I just don't really like this person. You're feeling their heart straight away. It's a really cool science background behind the whole thing. It's really, really cool. So basically, with all of that, just be aware and take ownership of your gut health, because it does affect your mindset. And remember, our thoughts affect our feelings, which affects our moods, which affects our actions, and which affects our whole life. So it really all does start with the gut. And also as well, just remembering that the heart speaks, like it actually has a frequency as well. So make sure that you're really in tune to what your body is saying, whether it be your mind, whether it be your heart, and whether it be your gut. And taking ownership of that. So, we really are like, our whole makeup and all of our habits really come from our internals. And when we're looking after them, we can create such better habits and have such better values that we live by as well. So just be really, really, really aware that, your mind, your heart, and your gut are all heavily connected. And the better you build your decisions based on these three things, mainly your gut and your heart, the better you'll start making decisions. I know that when I'm feeling a gut feeling, and I didn't know that your gut actually had neurons in it, and it actually sends signals like the brain. So cool. But if you are actually listening to your gut and you feel like you need to listen to it, just do it, because your gut doesn't have that subconscious mind like your brain does. Really cool science, really a bit woo-woo, but go look it all up. It's pretty cool. So really just knowing that, you're constantly priming your body with information constantly, And it's like a supercomputer, but no one gave you a user manual. It's pretty cool. So just really know that you just need to look at every aspect of your life. Just know that you've created that, and so that means that you can also change that. So how you treat your internal organs is also how you treat your whole life as well. And the gut has such a massive part to play with that, because we're constantly feeding it with good or bad foods that will go on to affect our mood and the frequency of our heart and all of the things. So just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention as well, and just know that you can easily change things because you created it, so you can create a different story as well.